only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying, girl, don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Tonight, it's on to Week 4 as we've got a good Thursday night matchup in store, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Jackson. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Jackson going to shift him around.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The Ravens are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the good start, but then 2 straight losses since.
And now you start to wonder about what this does for a team's morale, how it affects their psyche, because let's face it, you work all summer pointing toward that opening game, you get the win, but then you don't carry it on from there. How will they bounce back from these losses and try and get right?
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Here's Pacheco once again. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The Ravens send their punter out now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. Returnable here for Callaway. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson to about the 35, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out. And they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second and 7. He's going to try and take off with it. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down. Dempsey. And he's going to be dumped there, but he does have a first down.
Gain of 4 yards. And the Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 43.
Back to throw. Dempsey. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 2. Looking to throw. Dempsey. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
They'll look to throw again. Got a man. It's the rookie out of the 3rd round. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And spins away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase him or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement.
They go play action now. Jackson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Browns force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
But ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Myles Garrett has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Jackson now.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
First red zone chance now for the Ravens. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Now it's Jackson. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
A loss of 7.
It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
27-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO, and he'll keep it. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Luke Schoonmaker
from 6 yards away.
And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Odafe Oweh showing off the pass rush skills.
Loss of 11 yards. It's 2nd down.
Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Back to throw. Dempsey
Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch.
A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll swing this out to Sampson.
And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
A good pickup there at 22. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, that is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Second and 10.
Back to throw again.
This will be caught. Judy.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They get this out left. Touchdown, Browns. From 3 yards out. And the Browns have taken the lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On the handoff, Watson. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Jackson will keep it. And he will have a Ravens first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
A first down carry for Henry. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
13 yards on the play.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A handoff running left, Henry.
And he'll work 3 from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Greg Newsome up to make the stop.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Second down, they go again with Henry.
And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. Third down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7.
You see that celebration from him after that stop? Those corners don't normally have the chance to get behind the line of scrimmage and hand them big losses. So when he got that opportunity, he certainly made it a memorable one.
Here's Jackson to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Going deep for Walker. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 41 yards. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for our Browns. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's second and 10.
Let's go. 79 Broncos.
Slot man moves right. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 32-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Looking to throw. Dempsey. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
Ravens 14.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jackson.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
This is caught inside the 15. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they're called a timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half.
21, Ravens 17.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
The Browns drive about to get started.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Operating from the gun, Dempsey. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year.
And the Browns come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Now Narbison for the PAT.
And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Browns 28, Ravens 17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Now it's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Henry running right.
And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position. Looks like another empty possession offensively, and you're at that point of the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Gets past one man. Call it a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly,
there he goes left side.
Inside the 20.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. 79 yards.
And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And
that should just be Kim so gay.
One trying to chase him.
Extra point right down the middle.
Something gay. It be normal points. It be normal.
Ravens 17.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send
That's
this
exactly why
one
he's going
away.
back to move.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Henry up the middle. Not much, maybe a yard down to the 23.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Throw is caught by Schoonmaker.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Luke Schoonmaker
With his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Ravens are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
The kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Browns.
60 Bison, 60, 19 tight, 19 tight, Warriors 70.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
It's a gain of 20.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And they'll send Judy in motion left.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
To number 15.
From 19 yards away.
And the Browns get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Play after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
42. Ravens 24.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Second and 6.
They'll come up second and 6 now from the 24. Here's Jackson. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And now third down and 6 to go.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Jackson going to keep it.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. The Ravens send their punter out now. And look at this. It's a fake. This is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
Ready? 70 Lions.
Throwing to start the drive. Dempsey. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing the game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. The slot man in motion right. from the gun on third down. Dempsey. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be fourth down.
With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Back to throw now on first down. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown ground.
And the Browns are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday night prime time. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Jackson.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory.
It's a gain of 42 yards. That's another Baltimore first down.
Jackson now.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco.
A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Ravens are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
31.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one out. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
On first down, Sampson. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. The first-round pick, Jair Alexander, making the tackle. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Off play action. Dempsey.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, 46 yards.
And the Browns are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Hey, middle.
And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. The Ravens on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 30. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. To throw is Jackson.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now Jackson.
Throw caught by Flowers.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Now it's Jackson.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. B.J. Ojulari getting in there and dropping it.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. His whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense isn't going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Hey, middle.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen.
Isaiah Pacheco.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Ravens get a bit closer.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
56. Ravens 38. Tyler Luke.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Now he's going to step up and run. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Mike Green able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Setting up the screen for Sampson. He's got room past the 30.
Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.